good with the tube? Welcome back to the I almost said the tube,
I mean, most
but that's not what this is. This is not a tube. This is a fucking YouTube channel. So I don't know why I was gonna say tube like I'm a fucking idiot. Ah! Okay. Anyways, welcome back to another day, another opportunity to be great, another chance to, make something of yourself. Another day is another opportunity. Every time you wake up, it's a blessing. Every time you get to leave your house, it's a blessing. Every time you get to pet your dog in the morning or text your mom, sister, significant other, best friend good morning, it is a blessing because so many people don't wake up every morning and don't get the ability to do that. So, if I'm going to leave you with one thing, there's one thing I want you to remember me for, is that I appreciated my life. I'm proud of everything that I've done. I'm in a place that a lot of people my age are not at. I do things that a lot of people my age don't do. I'm disciplined in a way that a lot of people my age are not. And that is a flex. Whether I like it or not, it is a flex. It is an opportunity for me to say, hey, I did this. I have the ability to keep doing this. And I'm going to keep doing this. Not just because I want to. Not just because I feel inclined to. But because it's something that I feel like I need to be doing for myself. I feel like this is a journey. Life is a journey in general that takes a lot of discipline, takes a lot of self-respect, takes a lot of self-appreciation for what it is that you do for yourself every day and then what it is that you are capable of achieving. If you don't do what you do every day and keep your discipline and keep what it is that you know that you can do, and you don't do as much as you can, if not more, every single opportunity you get, you're wasting your time. If I were to spend every single night partying or going out dancing or going out and doing whatever the fuck it was that I probably would rather do than maybe go to the gym sometimes, whether that's stay at home and play the game or watch a movie or react to Steelers games. If I would do that every single night instead of get up and go to the gym, or instead of edit videos, or instead of make progress in work, or instead of studying what it is I need to be studying, or instead of looking for career goals that I'm trying to achieve, then I would be wasting my time because I'm not getting anything beneficial from it. Now, I'm not saying that you should not be going out there and trying to have fun every once in a while, especially if you're young. If you're around my age, early 20s, late teens, early 20s, even mid 20s, I think that you should be having fun. You should be doing things you enjoy to do. You should be looking for hobbies. You should be figuring out what it is that you should be figuring out what it is that you want to be doing with your life every single day. You should be figuring out who your real friends are. You should be figuring out who you want to surround yourself with. You should be doing all these things that are going to help you in your life, because it's going to teach you who to be around, who not to be around, who to trust, who not to trust, where to go or not to go. All these things that, take a lot of time to learn and understand when it comes to becoming an adult. Being an adult is not easy. I learned that the hard way when I moved out. Making your own decisions isn't easy. Being obsessed with the game isn't easy. Being obsessed with doing the right thing isn't easy. Being dedicated to yourself is not easy, right? There's days where there are days where I wake up and I'm like, damn, there's no way I'm going to go to the gym today. I'm going to make up an excuse. And then I realize what I'm saying to myself. I'm telling myself to make an excuse. And if I'm making an excuse for myself, who's going to make an excuse for me? Who's going to care what happened if I'm the one making the excuse? Who's going to support me or tell me that I can do it if I'm consistently making excuses for myself? If I do not hold myself accountable for my greatness, nobody will. Because no one's responsible for what you do besides you. No one's responsible for the decisions you make, for the things you do, for the places you go, except for you. You are the only one that is... My God, this fucking ground is wet. I need new tires. You are the only one that is responsible for what you are, who you do, and how you live your freaking life. And don't forget it, man. Do not forget it. You are the only one in charge of you. Yes, you have parents. Yes. Yes, you have superiors, bosses. Yes. But in terms of your actual life, all they can do is suggest. All they can do is give you advice. All they can do is tell you what they think you should do. In reality, what they tell you matters, yeah. But the decision you end up making will always be based on what you want to be doing, where you want to be at, what you want to be achieving, who you think you can become. A lot of the people that spend their life, doing nothing, do that because they don't have confidence. Because they don't feel like they can make it to the gym. They don't feel like they'll fit in. They don't feel like they want to be judged. They don't feel like they want to be looked at a certain way because they're doing a certain thing. And it's like, I get that. I do. Being judged and being looked at a certain way is not fun sometimes, especially when you're having a rough day. But at the end of the day, you have to not worry about what people say about you or what they think about you, because a lot of the times the people that think about you negatively or say negative things about you are doing much worse than you are and are not doing anything about it, right? A lot of people that sit in your comment sections or, tell you, oh, you look stupid doing that, or tell you, yeah, that's not a good idea. They're not doing that. They're not making those. They're not actually making those decisions for themselves. They're not going out of their way to make themselves better. They're not going out of their way to achieve greatness. They're not going out of their way to be better at whatever it is that they're trying to do, right? So you have to kind of dictate your own life and not be focused on the thoughts and perception of others. Comparison is the thief of joy, all right? One more time for you in the back. Comparison is the thief of joy. If you're constantly comparing yourself to others, if you're constantly comparing yourself to your superiors, if you're constantly comparing yourself to your role models, you will not be happy. You know why? Because you'll never be anybody, you'll never be any of them. Never. Your life will never be the same as someone else's. It will always be your life. And the definition of disappointment is expecting yourself out of other people. You're going to do you regardless. But once you start expecting other people to do you back to you, you're going to be disappointed every time. Every freaking time. They're going to do them. Right? It doesn't matter what you want. They're going to do them. You have to accept that and walk away with it. Accept who they are. Accept who they are to you. Accept what they want to be doing. Accept their mindset. Accept their perspective. Accept their outlook on life. And take that and make the decision necessary. Whether that's walking away, whether that's embracing them, whether that's leaving them be, whatever it may be, just accept who they are, because they will never be you. You cannot expect someone else to be you for you. Nobody will ever be you for yourself. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody will ever be you for yourself. Nobody can build you up the way you can. Nobody will know you the way you know yourself. Nobody will support you the way that you support yourself. Nobody. Nobody. And I don't care if you've been in a relationship for 10 years. That person will never be you for yourself. That person is not who you are. That person may support you and may bring out the best in you, but they're not who you are. They didn't build your personality. They didn't shape your personality. They didn't shape your future. They didn't make you who you are today. They may have helped you find it. They may have helped you become it, but they did not make it because you did. You made the decisions. You changed the actions. You changed the mindset. You changed the growth pattern. You changed all the things necessary to be better. Right? So, give yourself credit. Be proud of yourself. And remember that at the end of the day, the only person that knows you the way that you know yourself is yourself, and it's never going to be anybody else. Let's go do some freaking chest. All right. Hammer strength chest press. I love hammer strength chest press. I usually don't start with it, but I'm feeling a little dangerous today. So we got 2 plates and a 25 on both sides. Might sway me this a little bit, see, depending on how they feel. We'll see. That's good. I don't know about any more yet, but a few more. There's no hacks. It's you against you. And that's it. If you misunderstand that, you got a real problem. Because I can understand you misunderstand someone running down the street with their shirt off. Like, fuck, I don't want to do that. I get that. But if you misunderstand that it's you versus you, the problem is you, and you don't want to fix it. It's you versus you. It always has been. I'm gonna do just 2 more. I think that should be good. To discipline your thoughts. Stop thinking too much. Don't go into the past. Don't worry about the future. Focus on the now. Why? Right? Because only then is it possible that the mind is free, your capacity is free, and now you can completely immerse into whatever you are doing. And this means you have arrived. Once you can just completely immerse into the moment that you're in, into what you're about to do, into your actions, you'll feel fantastic. Okay. All right. 14, 10, 9. I'll do one more. All right. Let's get back to that 14. There's a lot of people that are judgmental, and it's not really fair. But I guess it doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter who judges. It doesn't matter who cares. Just end up alone. Stop, sit, take the 25 off. Look. Oh. All right. Whew. All right, cable flies. Yeah. The ancient Egyptians had like this crazy belief about death. So when their souls got to the entrance to heaven, like God asked them 2 questions. Their answers determined whether they were admitted or not, right? So it's kind of crazy, right? So the first question: have you found joy in your life? Go ahead, answer. You answer the question. Have you found joy in your life? Okay. And has your life brought joy to others? Those are your 2 questions, man. Those are your 2 freaking questions. Alright, there's just one more. Then we'll do some cable lateral raises, maybe. Shout outs to all you guys that get up every day and get after it. No family, no grind, no friends, just you and your work. Someone sees this. Someone appreciates it. I mean, I feel like it, but it's true. Oh, fuck. Okay. Cable lateral raises. Nice. Sometimes I think it's just easier for people to leave than stay. Like they know they can't change themselves, so they'd rather just leave somebody and eliminate themselves from the situation. And that sucks, but I mean that's how this fucking world works nowadays. Beautiful. 2 more. I think Sid said it best. Bad news is just good news in disguise. The point being, even though things look bad, there's a rainbow around every corner. The sun's gonna keep coming up regardless. Whether you mean that literally or just metaphorically. Just remember, the sun's gonna come out regardless. Okay. Good. Whew. All right, one more.
What's so funny? Huh? Smiling. I'm not.
Okay. Whew. All right. Whew. Incline dumbbell. The best way to fight those demons that chase you is to stop and turn around. Turn around. Face them. Go to that dark place where you're alone, no phone, no music, no TV, no computer, by yourself. Not a lot of people want to be alone anymore. They want to be around noise and people, and you can't think. People, I don't know what I want to do with my life. It's too loud. That quiet place, you might have to spend years there, months, or whatever it is, right? Find your purpose. If you go visit that darkness that you're running from, you'll have the opportunity to leave a better person. You'll have a better understanding of yourself, a better understanding of your purpose. But if you don't take that trip and the darkness comes to visit you, it's a guest that will never leave, right? You find no answers in the light. No, not a single answer. It's way too happy, it's too nice. You don't need to be taught how to live in happiness. That's natural. What you need to learn is how to live in the dark. Maybe a good Rob Wave song right now. Loving you is my greatest sin. One more. Okay. The biggest lesson that I'd say, I think I talked about this earlier, is don't expect others to give you what you give them. The energy attached to making others feel good, to put others in a position to do good, is a high level energy. And just because you had that doesn't mean that other people should. Everyone operates differently, right? Everyone shows their love or shows their value or shows their commitment differently. Like I said, no one's ever going to be you except for yourself. What did it say, Rod? Eight. Take it. Pec deck to finish. Whew. Whew. Pec deck. A lot of men would rather be miserable and vulnerable. I remember that. Heartaches don't discriminate, man. All right, 2 more. Real quick. So you say you're not okay. That's okay. Valid. You don't have to be at 100% every single time. Because guess what? You pour into other people's cups more than they pour into yours. And look, listen, like, you might be a giver, but you should also be a taker. There's a reciprocating factor to everything. Do not just give. Also receive. And receive from the right places, because sometimes the people you receive from don't have your back. They ain't got shit. And sometimes you just want to give everything you got. So just remember, it's okay to not be okay. Do you. But guess what? Just flow with this shit. Remember, who has your back? You should be a taker too. Fuck. No. Okay. All right, one more. Last one. You got a good one. There. Let's see how the cities look. Alright, man. All right, I think that's it. See you guys tomorrow.